Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
42. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and long. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. Jack Campbell in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He'll-matic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Taking down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Design and run here with Jackson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. We'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on 4th down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This from 40 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
down and 3. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 6.
Let's go.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Anytime you call a trick play, there's really 2 options. One, the play caller ends up looking like a genius. It plays out exactly as expected. But when they don't, it could be the complete opposite, and that one, it falls under the latter.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. first and 10. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down. Jackson looking to throw, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. To throw here to begin the drop. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air again on second and 10. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 60, tracking 60. Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29, here's second down and 7.
Hey, report! Report!
Ready? Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Taken at the 19.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Bryce Baringer now as he's on to punt for the Jets. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Jets nothing. Tyler Luke taking on for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side taken in by Corley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Give left side. Here comes Hall. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jack Campbell working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Ball's going to be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Second and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
That is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
Ozzie, sit up. Let go.
Here's a design run. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
As they try to run it here. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. 3rd and long. Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
27-yard line.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Design run here with Jackson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, report.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He's got the first down and more than that. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First down, Jets.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Like the 18.
They'll run. It's Hall. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
9 yards from the end zone for second down and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll take this forward for about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second and 5. Now Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give on the ground, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. two-point conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. The pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson moving left. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Open space to the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Hey, middle.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Second down, Jackson. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. Set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. 39. Here's a 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They'll look to throw.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Back to the air one more time. Big flag into the hands of Wilson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Paul, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will power his way into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Jets 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Pick by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.
Bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when
trying to get crazy with this scene. Don't you know I'm
living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Hold me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in Shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.